Hi everyone, and welcome to the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge. My name is Rebecca and I'm a naturalist for the San Diego Audubon Society. A naturalist is someone who studies nature and teaches others ways to protect the wildlife in their communities. At San Diego Audubon, we specifically study the birds, other wildlife, and habitats here in San Diego County. Today I'm here to introduce you to our Sharing Our Shores South Bay program, where we'll be learning about the plants, animals, and habitats of the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge in Imperial Beach, San Diego County. Did you know that San Diego County is home to more rare, threatened, and endangered species than any other county in the United States? That means San Diego is an extremely important area for birds and other wildlife that live here year-round or travel here on their yearly migrations. The San Diego Bay is a large body of water that is separated from the ocean by a small strip of land called Silver Strand. The bay is mostly made up of salt water from the ocean, but there is also fresh water brought in by the Otay River. The southern part of the San Diego Bay is called the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge and is home to many different species of wildlife. But what is a national refuge? A national refuge is a designated area for the protection of wild habitats and animals. At the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge, we can see a wide variety of plants and animals living in the various refuge habitats. A habitat provides the food, water, and shelter that plants and animals need to survive. And at the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge, there are different habitats that support a variety of wildlife throughout the year. Some important habitats within the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge include eelgrass, which is a great source of food for the green sea turtle and a great hiding place for the Pacific seahorse. Tidal mudflats, where birds like to walk around in the mud looking for clams and worms to eat. Otay River. This is the habitat that brings fresh water from the mountains all the way to the ocean. Animals like fish, stingrays, osprey, and ducks live in this mix of fresh and saltwater habitat. Salt ponds. This area may look like giant piles of snow, but these hills are actually piles of salt taken out of our salty ocean water. The ponds surrounding these salt piles are a great habitat for ducks and other swimming birds. Coastal sage scrub. Up on dry land, right next to the water's edge, coastal plants provide a safe habitat for a variety of wildlife. Plants like sages and sunflowers provide food and shelter for rabbits, squirrels, birds, and butterflies. The San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge is so important for humans and wildlife that it has been designated as a protected area. The staff at the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service are responsible for conserving or protecting the wildlife and plants in your community.
Hi, my name is Chantelli Jimenez. I am an urban park ranger for the San Diego National Wildlife Refuge. My job as a park ranger is to bring kids of all ages and adults to the National Wildlife Refuges in San Diego and teach them about the plants, the habitats, and the resources that we protect out here. These urban wildlife refuges really provide the opportunity for city dwellers to come out here and just sit and relax. But it also provides a really important habitat for the species that live in these areas, from the lizards to the birds and the migratory species that come here every year. So it's a place that we all can enjoy for a lot of different reasons and get a lot from just being out here and seeing what's out here and spending time out here.
The San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge isn't just for wildlife, it is for humans to enjoy as well. There is a bike path that goes from downtown San Diego all the way to Imperial Beach and back up to Coronado. People can walk, bike, skate, and enjoy the natural beauty around them. And if you want to enjoy nature at a little bit slower of a pace, then you can walk the quiet dirt path of the Bayside Birding and Walking Trail, located right near Bayside Elementary in Imperial Beach. There are observation decks to view wildlife, a winding path that leads you along the Otay River, and a beautiful array of plants that have been installed by students from Imperial Beach Elementary Schools. The trails are free to enjoy. Just remember to be respectful to nature while visiting by taking all of your trash with you when you leave, keeping a safe distance from wildlife, staying on the trails as to not step on any plants or animals, and if you decide to bring your dog along with you for a walk, be sure to keep them on a leash and pick up any waste they may leave behind. Thank you so much for joining me today at the San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge. At San Diego Audubon, we feel fortunate to have such a wonderful nature space in our community. I encourage you to come visit the Bayside Birding and Walking Trail, where you can see firsthand the diverse habitats and wildlife that call the South San Diego Bay their home.